Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We're going to continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 7, Text 50. Shri Bhagwan Uvacha
Shri Bhagwan Uvacha
Aham Brahma Cha Sarvascha
Aham Brahma cha Sarvascha
Sarvasya
Jagata Karanam Param
Jagata
Jagata
Karanam
Karanam
Param
Param
Atmeshvara Upadrashta
Atma
Atma
Ishvara
Ishvara
Upadrishta
Upadrishta
Swayandrak Avisheshanaha.
Swayam
Swayam
Avisheshana.
Avisheshana.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Lord Vishnu replied, Brahma, Lord Shiva, and I are the supreme cause of the material manifestation. I am the super soul, the self-sufficient witness. But impersonally, there is no difference between Brahma, Lord Shiva, and me. Lord Brahma was born out of the transcendental body of Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva was born out of the body of Brahma. Lord Vishnu is therefore the supreme cause. So we have heard in the second and third canto of Bhagavatam the detailed description how Mahavishnu is lying down. From him, so many universes are coming. Inside every universe, again, the same Mahavishnu enters as Garbhodakshay Vishnu. From the navel of Garbhodakshay Vishnu is coming Lord Brahma. From the eyebrows of Lord Brahma is coming Rudra. So, but the beginning is the body of Lord Vishnu. Lord Brahma is coming from the body of Lord Vishnu. Therefore, Lord Vishnu is the supreme cause. In the Vedas also it is said that in the beginning there was only Vishnu, Narayan. There was no Brahma or Shiva. Similarly, Shankaracharya confirmed this, Narayana Para. Narayan or Lord Vishnu is the origin, and Brahma and Shiva are manifested after creation. Lord Vishnu is also Atmeshwar, the super soul in everyone. Under his direction, everything is prompted from within. For example, in the beginning of the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated, Tene Brahma Hrida. He first educated Lord Brahma from within. So Lord Krishna, he's accompanying us in this material world as the Paramatma in our heart, the super soul. He's the closest to us. That's the reason we say he's our best friend. He understands all our desires. He is everything is happening under his will. Everything is happening under the will of the super soul. We desire something, the super soul sends the signal to the demigods. The demigods then help us do that particular action. So Prabhupada here is pointing out Tene Brahmahrida. The first verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 1, first verse says that the Vedas were spoken by Krishna to Lord Brahma within the heart, because the Paramatma is there in the heart of also of Lord Brahma. And within the heart, Lord Krishna spoke the Vedas to Brahmaji. In Bhagavad Gita 10.2, Lord Krishna states, Aham Adir Hi Devanam. Lord Vishnu or Krishna is the origin of all demigods, including Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva. In another place, in Bhagavad Gita 10.8, Krishna states, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava. Everything is generated from me. This includes all the demigods. Similarly, in the Vedanta Sutra, Janma Adiyasya Yataha, and in the Upanishads is the statement, Yatova imani bhutani jayante. Everything is generated from Lord Vishnu. Everything is maintained by him. And everything is annihilated by his energy. So if we think that there is some person or something which is not created by Krishna, then that is our illusion. That is Maya. that we are thinking something is not belonging to Krishna. The fact is, everything is coming from Krishna. Everything is emanating from him. Everything is coming from him. So how do we understand? Everything is Krishna's energy. There's Krishna and there's Krishna's. So there's Krishna, the person. Everything else is Krishna's. Not that Krishna's means belonging to Krishna. Therefore, by their actions and reactions, the energies which come from him create the cosmic manifestations and also dissolve the whole creation. So how is everything being maintained by Lord Vishnu? Simply by his will. When we have to maintain something, we have to really work. We have to work hard, maintain family, maintain status quo, maintain something. We have to work. But Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, how does he maintain everything and everyone? Simply by his will. It's not that he has to personally, do anything. No. By his will. That's the difference between Krishna and us. Therefore, by the actions and reactions, the energies which come from him are, yeah. Thus, the Lord is the cause and also the effect. Whatever effect we see is the interaction of his energy. And because the energy is generated from him, he is both cause and effect. So how is he the cause and the effect? Everything is being done because of the will of Krishna. And how is he the effect? Because we, or the different material energy, everything, we are also Krishna's energy. We act, there is some reaction, action, reaction. So the effect is the reaction, right? The effect is the reaction. And who are we? We are Krishna's energy. We are Krishna's energy. That's why he said he is both cause and effect. We are not separate from Krishna. Our thinking that we are separate from Krishna, that is Maya. Now, when we say we are not separate from Krishna, it doesn't mean that we are Krishna, the unlimited God. No, we are part and parcel of Krishna. So simultaneously, everything is different and the same. It is said that everything is Brahman. Sarvam khalav idam Brahma. So we are Brahman. The soul, the living entity is Brahman. But we are not the Para-Brahman. Para-Brahman is Krishna, the unlimited Brahman. In the highest vision, nothing is beyond Brahman, and therefore Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva are certainly non-different from him. So Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, everyone is coming from Krishna, they are Krishna's energy. That's the reason they are said non-different from him. Is that okay?
So that's why in the translation they have written that the impersonal form of Krishna and the Shiva and Brahma, there's no difference in between, like me, the last sentence in the translation.
Yeah. So the way to understand is that they are Krishna's energy. They're coming from Krishna. That's why
Okay.
there's no
Okay.
difference. It's not that they have become Krishna.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
that means Lord
especially
Shiva.
the impersonal.
I'm sorry.
No, they have written no impersonal.
Yes.
So they are the impersonal form, right? That means.
No.
That's why there is no. Then
No. See, Lord Brahma is a living entity. Lord Shiva is Lord Shiva himself. But
hmm.
you have to understand everything is coming from Krishna. And that's the
Hmm.
reason there is no difference between Krishna and his, like we say, sun and sunshine. Many
Hmm.
times refer to this, we are looking at the sunshine and we are saying
Hmm.
this is the sun, right? We are
Hmm.
not wrong. It's not wrong. But
Hmm.
there is still a difference.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how we
That way.
understand. Yeah, that's how we
Okay.
So,
understand.
so that means that Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and we are all Brahman. We
Yes,
are the sunshine,
yes,
right?
yes. Everything is Brahman. Even this material world is situated on the Brahman. It's only it gets covered by the Mahatattva. Where is this material world situated? Where is the location? It is on the Brahman, in the Brahma Jyoti. One corner of the Brahma Jyoti, Krishna puts the Mahatattva there, the material energy, and then the material manifestation takes place. We, the living entities, we are also Brahman. We are Satchit Ananda. Krishna is Para Brahman. So when somebody says Brahman, then we think, oh, but it means that I have no form. Yes, we have a form. We have a spiritual form. It's not that we are just light. There's light coming from the form. Does that make sense?
Hare
But the
Krishna.
quality, our
So-
quality is Brahman.
So can we say Brahman is energy? Do we mean that Brahman is Krishna's energy?
Brahman is a feature of Krishna.
Okay.
Yeah. Brahman is one of the features of Krishna.
And then many times, no, you mentioned if you come up to the Brahman platform. So what does it mean in that?
It means, yeah. So it means that we have been liberated from the three modes of material nature. That is the Brahman platform, Brahma Bhuta. Understanding, I am spirit soul, part
Okay,
and
so that's
parcel of Krishna. That is the Brahman platform, Brahman understanding. Yes, that I am not
It is
this
not
body. I'm not matter, but I am spirit, part and parcel of Krishna. And in that consciousness, we engage in pure devotional service.
not
Does
that
that make sense?
we are taken to the Brahma Jyoti platform, not that, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Is it
The
same?
consciousness is what matters.
Hmm.
So if the
So
consciousness is
that means that we are
already,
in the Brahma Jyoti.
yeah, the consciousness is already there. Then. Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's same that you're lifted onto the platform of Brahman and you are in Brahma Jyoti. It's the same thing.
When you say you're
No.
in the Brahma Jyoti, it becomes
Like you have
very,
reached to the platform of Brahma Jyoti.
see, you may
Mukti.
be here in the
People
material
say.
world physically.
Hmm.
Physically, you may still be in the material world, in
Hmm.
this body. But the
Hmm.
consciousness is completely
Oh, so
understanding.
only the consciousness. Okay.
So understanding completely
Hmm.
that I
Hmm.
am a spirit soul, part and
Hmm.
parcel of Krishna. So that's the reason we don't need to die to become liberated. We can become
Hmm.
liberated only while we are in this
When we
body
understand.
also.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So mukti
The-
is not mukti is liberation. No, that is different.
Yes.
When people say कि
Yes.
उसे मुक्ति मिल गई,
Yes.
so
Yes.
that
So
is the
we
same that we
refer
have been lifted to
mukti.
the Brahman platform, or we
Yes.
need to die for mukti.
So yeah. So people generally, when they say ki mukti mil gayi, they say, okay, this person died and has reached the Brahma Jyoti.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so we need to die for mukti is when we die. But the Brahma platform is like even when we are alive, we are living in this body. When we have our consciousness is there, then we understand that we are the soul, not the body, and that is reaching the Brahman, right?
Yes.
That-
But you see, we use these words very loosely. That is say mukti mil
Hmm.
gayi. We don't even know where that person is going. You know, I may
Yeah,
be
no.
going to hell and you may be saying, isse mukti mil gayi. But how did I get
Hmm.
mukti? I'm going to the hell, you know. So we are using these terms very loosely without understanding them,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you use for saints? Can you say this person he's got mukti?
Then, but for
You
example,
don't say
if
that,
it's
right?
if it's a devotee, then the devotee wants to go back to Golok Vrindavan.
Exactly, yeah. You don't want to go
You know,
to
he doesn't want to be only in the Brahman.
Brahman Jyoti, yes.
Yeah. He doesn't want to be in the Brahmajyoti. He wants to have personal relationship with Krishna. So he goes to Golok Vrindavan, or if he has attachment to Lord Ramachandra, he'll go to Ayodhya. You know, different destinations based on our attachment, which form of Krishna we get attached to.
So does that mean that we have to give up our attachments now to have that personal, relationship with Krishna? I mean, is that moksha in our lifetime, to be more conscious now?
Yes, that's what it is, to transfer our attachment from matter to Krishna. That's what it is. See, because we are very attached. A soul cannot be detached. We say, I want to be detached from this material world, but our position is that we cannot be detached. We have to be attached to someone. So right now we are completely attached to the material world, matter. We have to transfer this attachment from matter to Krishna. And that is what we call liberation, we call whatever, being on the Brahman platform. That is our real position, the position of the soul. The pure soul is always attached to Krishna. Does that make sense?
Yes, very much. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
And
Hare
we
Krishna.
have this body, this human body, which is suitable for us to help us make this transition, to help us change our attachment from matter to Krishna. Because in another body, maybe of an animal or a demigod, it's very difficult to transfer this attachment. But in the human body, it's the easiest. It's not easy, but it's the most easiest than other bodies. And that is why the goal of this human life is to revive our love of Krishna. So how do we transfer the attachment from matter to Krishna?
through hearing and chanting.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Okay, another question. See, you find terrorists and so much people are doing sinful acts. Paramatma is there in each one. So why is it that these things happen? Is it because of past birth that he has to do all this? He's doing this. Isn't that time the super soul doesn't sanction, doesn't say like, what you're doing is wrong?
Yeah, so many times, yes, it's because the desire, as we are reading in the Nectar of Devotion, right? We do sinful activities. What happens? It creates more desire to sin, creates more desires for sinful activities, and then we act on that. So Paramatma, he may tell us, but are we listening to him? We are so what we say, we so strongly want our desires to be fulfilled, we don't care about the Paramatma anymore. And we just keep on telling him, no, you have to fulfill my desire. It's like a naughty child. The child crying and crying, I want candy before I sleep. The father is saying, no, you're going to spoil your teeth. No, I want candy. And he throws a great big tantrum. So what will the father do? Okay, take candy now. What do you want me to do now? It's like that. So it's based on our desire, because Krishna does not interfere with our free will. The free will is there.
It's minute, no, the free will, but still.
Yeah, but
No,
the
but
free will,
when, sorry, you can continue.
Mhm. You're saying the free will is minute, but Krishna gives us this choice. He does not, because he loves us so much, he gives us the free will. It is who we are. We have that independent choice. Of course, to fulfill that desire, then Krishna makes the arrangements. Paramatma makes the arrangements. So we are responsible. We ourselves are responsible for our actions and reactions.
So it's also due to, right, past actions.
Yes,
That's
yes,
why this person becomes so sinful,
yes,
right? And do all
yes,
these. Yeah.
yes, yeah.
And also, when we sin, like anything, if we are doing something wrong, there is always that first instinct that tells us. So that's परमात्मा कि ये गलत है. एक बार मन हमारा बोलता है.
Yeah.
There's always that first intuition comes to our heart कि no, this is wrong. No, मतलब there is always the hint is given. So that means the Paramatma is there, but we overlook and we do our part out. Like we just commit what we want to do. So we overlook it, we neglect it. नहीं हमें नहीं सुन मतलब नहीं नहीं मैं तो सही हूँ. So that is a free will. But the Paramatma is always guiding.
Yeah,
If we are
ये
good,
okay, ठीक है, but then like how you find very, very sinful people, no? Terrorists and all that. What they are doing, no? Like they don't have that thing. कि क्या, I'm just killing the person.
they
Because then
don't
the
have the
consciousness,
security.
also
Yeah,
the
they're conscious in the
consciousness, right?
criminal.
As you said, it could be coming from past life. Because the modes of nature, that's the reason
Mm.
8,400,000 depends on to what degree our consciousness is covered by which mode.
Mm.
Yeah, so it could be coming from the past life. It did just, yeah, our consciousness gets so covered.
And
And we have
and
done
that's
all these things.
mm,
We've done terrible things. We've just forgotten it. Uh, because that's how it is, right? 8,400,000 species that
yeah.
we are going to go through them. And yeah,
And that is also that that we are by this chanting, we are cleaning that consciousness of ours, Chetu Darpan Marjanam, that dirty conscious that has been there from lives after lives that we have accumulated. By chanting, that is the only way to clean that conscious. And if some people are not doing, then they are not cleaning. Their conscious is not being cleaned, so they will not get that. Like as you said, that they will not get the sukriti, because you need to get the causeless mercy of Krishna for this, and you will not get,
so
and you will
that's the
keep on
reason
sinning.
Lord Chaitanya says, Yare dekha tare kaha Krishna Upadesh.
Yeah,
Just that's
you
the
have to
best
tell
welfare
anybody.
activity we can
Yeah,
do for anyone. Sankirtan.
yeah.
Sankirtan is the best welfare activity which can help all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what I can remember now is of Valmiki, right? He was a Daku. And how
Yeah,
he changed it just through, right?
yeah.
Narad
Association.
Muni, yeah.
Narad
Yeah.
Muni's association.
Yeah.
And also Mrigari.
Regarding, yes.
Mm, the hunter, yeah.
Yeah, he changed by
And like
association.
in how in one of the kalpas, Narad Muni himself got the association of the pure devotees, the Mahajans, and how that changed his life when he was a little boy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is so valuable.
And
So
just
yeah,
eating of, the
that's
saints,
right.
right? Yeah.
That's right.
Mm.
That's right. So that's what, and Lord Chaitanya is so compassionate. We are all sinful in this age. This age of Kali, being born in this age of Kali means we are sinful. And he's kind. He's giving us, he's saying, just chant and give this chanting to everyone else. That's all we can do.
Mm.
So, and that can help each and every one of us.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why just been seeing recently the news now about this guy. He had they had a relationship with a Hindu girl, Shraddha, and that Aftab or whatever. Imagine how he is, butchered her.
Oh my God, there's
It's
something. Oh,
butchered
I don't
and
know.
butchered into 36, 35 pieces. And he stored it in the refrigerator. Doesn't it come that time and him like, what am I doing? Like, in Delhi, this case has happened there that,
Yeah, it's all over the news. Yeah.
yeah, all over the
So in Kali Yuga, everyone is Sudra. No Brahmana, no Kshatriya, no Vaishya. All are Sudra now. So the mentality is going very down.
down, yeah.
Yeah. So we are thinking, some people we are like with a good thinking and good knowledge of Veda and God, they are just keeping the balance of this earth.
Mm.
Yeah, most of them are like mentally they all are very low thinking.
Yeah, it's very disturbing to hear such things,
Very, very
how
disturbing,
we can
It's
how
like,
we can
how
stoop to
the
such a
person can
level.
do such a thing, huh?
Yeah, it's very disturbing
And
to
then that's
hear.
why it came and I said, Paramatma is there in everybody. Then how is it like these things, no?
That's why I kept my status yesterday. Like, where are you now? Everything is going so bad. So, like, you cannot imagine the level of what we say. जो भी वो कर रहे हैं, it's too much.
Mm.
How cruel these people are.
Cruel, yeah. Imagine.
Then this shows that we should really try to get out of this world soon,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they say na dukhalyam ashashwatam, right? Ye dunya is
Yeah.
full of. Yeah.
Prabhupada's spiritual master would say, do your business and get out. This
Mm.
is not a place for a
It's not
gentleman.
place is full of miseries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So thank you so much, everyone,
Thank you.
for all your valuable contributions. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare
Jai.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.